All right, back with another stream, more workflow stuff. I got the delta in a pretty good spot yesterday, so today I'm going to be working on the Necronomicon here. So I need to do a lot of oops. Great, wonderful. ZBrush, wonderful. God, I don't understand the software. Like this thing, why does that even exist? Like I honestly legitimately don't understand this software sometimes. Okay, so I have to clean this up. This is the topology. So this was a model. I threw in a picture and got an AI model of this. So yeah, I've got to clean it up. So the book, I want to separate the pages from the binding, although honestly I don't even know if I'm going to see that, but I want to have a shot of this either in the trunk or on the seat. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I could, let's see. I could just start off. Just mask this off here as best I can. Okay. Oh, that didn't work very well. Okay. So what I want to try and do here is just mask off the book cover from the pages, and then I can separate them. And if I do this before I retopologize it, I think maybe I'll get better results. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. I think that's good enough. So now with that done, close enough. Oh, why did it do that? Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. Don't want that. Don't want that. All right. Can I clean this up a little bit more? Let's see. Okay, I think that's good. Close enough, I think. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so now if I hit W, Control W, that makes a new whatchamacallit, a new subgroup, or what's the word I'm looking for? Subtool? No. What's the word I'm looking for? Group. I can't think of the word for it now. Polygroup. That's what I mean, right? So now that I've done that, and if I do keep groups and smooth groups, we'll turn it down a little bit. And now if I do Z remesh, well, actually, before I do that, I'm going to go to not surface, geometry. And we'll just do like a close holes, weld points, just to hopefully if there's anything bad in the geometry, I'll kind of hopefully fix it before I go and do the remesh. All right, so remesh. And this will clean up the that's too much. Why am I not seeing? There we go. So let's do same. So it will stay high poly. Okay, that's not bad. I think that's workable. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate this out. Actually, okay, so I don't know how to separate in here. There's a, I think the easier way to do it, I'll just duplicate it and I'll rename this. Where's rename? God, I'm so slow in ZBrush. Rename. This will be pages, and this will be cover. So in pages, delete hidden, and then here, delete hidden, and now I've got the pages separated. And I think that's about all I really need to do right now for this. Well, let's see. We can, well, You know what I could do maybe is... I'd like to get... I don't need to, though. Just trying to figure out the best way to do this. Like, these pages are kind of a mess. So... yeah, that's the problem is going to be it's going to start to pull apart. I would like to add them in separate. So I'm trying to figure out how do I... let's duplicate this. And if I were to... no, that's not going to work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because I don't know ZBrush well enough. I basically just want to continue this back. If I do a fill holes, is there such a thing here? In geometry. That's almost what I want. That's actually not bad. And then what I could do is... this is really not a very efficient way to do this. Just kind of sculpt this in. Like dig it out, you know? I think this will get me where I need to go. Something like that, and then I can just make the pages in Maya. So I have the basic. I think that'll kind of work. Let's see, can I make that? It's kind of hard working with high poly mesh like this. Oops. Oh my god. I think that's probably all I need to do. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, I think that's gonna be fine. So if we turn the pages back on. Nope. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. I'll build the pages in Maya and it'll be better. Okay, cool. So let's see. Let me just fix a couple things here. This looks a little weird. And I should probably get, I don't think I have a good reference image of this. I think there's like many different versions of this. It kind of looks different throughout the show and stuff, so yeah, like every image that I'm looking at looks a little different. All right, so here it is. So I actually think this is probably fine. I'd like to maybe add a little more. See, I think I can do this extra texturing in Substance though. So I think as far as like geometry, maybe this is good enough. So let me just export it and I'll bring it into Substance. All right, so we've got the cover, export. Topo. I've already done this a couple times and failed, so let's try. Wait, why is that? Oh no. Why did that happen? Oh no. I don't know why that happened. Oh, when I was I in Sculptress mode or something? Shoot. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Seems fine. Export. And let's bring it into Maya. Yeah, so I was already working on this. Okay, file, import. All right, so now let's build my pages. So it looks like I'm gonna have to fake this a little because the cover is actually deeper than the pages go, so that's fine. I'll just delete that face. Let's just bring this out a little. So now I think what I wanted, actually, let's try something. No, I can't do that. All right. We'll delete that face. Okay, close enough. All right, so now I would like to try and fake some pages. Let's see. I don't really need to do this, but mesh tools, insert edge loop. Multi, and let's do like 15. And then I'm just going to push those out a little bit just to give it a little, the illusion of like some, detail on there. Might be a little bit too much though. Maybe I should go in instead of out. All right, just reinforcing these edges so I can smooth it. There we go. We have a book. And what do my UVs look like? All right, so what happens if I do automatic? That's maybe usable. What if I do UV camera based, and then edge, nope. Oh wow, that's not a good edge loop. All right, so these edge loops are not, they're no bueno. Okay, so yikes. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Okay. I wonder, you know what I should have done maybe? Ooh, yeah. Do I still have ZBrush open? So for the face, I probably should like do something like, let me try it. Wait, can I do a mask by, let's try something. Why is nothing happening? Okay, well, just go back to what I was doing. So if I make another set of another polygroup, and then why is that? My tablet pressure is very strange. And if I do another retopologize, it will hopefully give me cleaner edge loops. But we'll see. Oh, it's getting the inside. Why is it getting the inside? Shit. You know, I think actually, I don't know if I need to do this. Is that going through? It's not. Is that going through? It is. Man, this is being very difficult. Maybe I don't even need to bother. Let's just, before I go wasting time, I'll just do automatic. And well, let's just see what we get in ZBrush or in Substance. I got an error before, so okay, so these are pages. Let's cover save scene as all right, let's see what we get. Doesn't work. I don't know why. It doesn't tell me why. It could be because there's bad geometry, although it shouldn't be. If I do a mesh cleanup. All right. Well, I don't know. Let's just see. You know what? I'm going to delete the UVs because I think Substance can auto UV it itself. So let me just try this. God, this stuff is such a pain. Fizzy drink. I don't know. This is what's so aggravating about doing this stuff. I have no idea why it won't open it. It just says unable to read it. I don't know why though. Just for the heck of it, because sometimes it has trouble reading from that network drive. I'm going to put it on my... So annoying. See, I don't understand. Sometimes it works okay and sometimes it doesn't. It just doesn't like that Q drive sometimes. This drove me up the wall one time for like an hour. I was trying to fix this model because it kept giving me an error. And finally I realized it was because it doesn't like this path name. All right, so we've got this in here. Let's see how far we can get. This is basically a leather texture. So if I go to the Substance Assets, their little marketplace, they've got a whole bunch of free stuff. Let's just see what they've got for like, I know they've got a bunch of leathers. So let's see. I've got a few downloaded, but wrinkled pig leather, sure. Worn ostrich leather, sure. Crackled calf skin, wrinkled goat leather, leaf cowhide. All right, let's just try a few of these. Leather, worn ostrich. Weird, but kind of cool. Although, see, this is the problem. Let's see what the UVs look like. Yeesh. What is this? That's how it unwrapped it? Okay, that's no bueno. All right, let's do a UV automatic. Although now, you know what? Let's undo that mesh cleanup because that wasn't the problem. And I don't want to have those. Okay. Okay, so let's take this. We'll overwrite that. And okay. Get that out of the way. And now definitely is better. Because before, like, the UVs were just not even. That's pretty good, actually. Ooh, that's perfect. That's like, I mean, that looks pretty good. Wrinkled sheep. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? Wrinkled leather. Wrinkled horse leather? A lot of leathers. I mean, this one looks pretty good. Oh, you know what? I need to bake this. Is it done? Okay, so now let's I don't think that one's as good. It's not bad. I could maybe mix it in a little bit. It's the one I did. That one's pretty good too. No. 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 So what if I mix this over it a little bit? Well, let's see what the controls are for it. Oh, I got the wrong one. Wrinkle intensity. Yeah, I think I want it a little smoother. That's good. Um, yeah, maybe just something subtle like that. Or maybe even, let's add a mask, and maybe I could just paint it on. So maybe I just like go to brushes, and then, I don't know, let's find like this, and then maybe I can just paint it on in some places. Wait, that don't seem right. Huh? Oh. So just kind of paint on some variations, maybe Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Just to give it something. We'll want the base color to be the same though, so I think I like this color better. So we'll add that, and then here. Oh, weird. This is being darkened by something. Color. All right, so maybe we'll just do a weird. Okay, anyway, let's see if I can. I want to tint it. Can I not tint it? I want to like tint it blue so I get the same kind of blue lighting on here. Don't seem to be able to do that. Maybe it needs to be a little. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it already looks kind of cool. Now the only thing is I just need to get, let's go to my leathers again. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do some smart masks. So let's add a color. Do like, well, let's make it red just so I can see what I'm doing. And we want like a cavity mask. I don't know. Yep, perfect. Except we want this to be inverted. No, we don't. That's perfect, actually. So now we just do that, right? Okay. And now the mask, we will add an effect to it. How do I do that? Where's effects? Add filter. And I want to blur it. Yeah. Yeah. And now I want to. I mean, this is pretty much. I don't really need to do too much more. Maybe a little. I don't know that I like this. Let's turn that off. Maybe smart materials. dust. What does this do? Just gonna maybe put blood splatters on it or something, but I won't do that. Something like that could be interesting. Dirt. I don't think that's getting me anything. Okay, so if we do this, and oh, that's weird. Okay. So maybe something like that, but very, very subtle. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know that I'm liking that. That's weird. Like, why is, when I turn this off, that's weird. Base. What is this? Yeah, I don't really know what this is doing. I guess I really don't need to do too much more. I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to try and do some edge wear, so let me just see if I can do that. Let's go back to smart masks. That's what I was trying to do with the dust. So if I just do a, if I do this, and we add a black mask, and then we go to smart masks, edge, if I... Okay. So that didn't work. I don't understand. So I want to try and just like paint out the area that it's in, and I don't know how to do that. There must be a way to like, maybe I group it if I made a group. Where's group? Yeah, okay. And then I can just paint on where I want it. Get that out of the way. I just kind of want it around like the edges here. Not so much on the face. Okay, and now we'll just make it a something like that, just to give it a little wear. I think that works. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, now for the pages. Wait, where are the pages? Did I not export the pages? I didn't. Oh, man. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I will take all of this. I don't need that. Take all of this, group it. Necronomicon. Oh, but it... Oh. Actually, no. Okay. Yeah, this will work. So select this. File. Export selection. We'll just do 3. Wait, where did I save that? I need to save it to the D drive. D, I did, okay. And maybe now, let me just... Necronomicon 1. Oh, if I just select a new one. Okay, looks like it worked. Sweet, okay. So now, I don't know, for pages, cover, pages, what color are the Necronomicon pages? I don't even know. They have like a gold leaf or something on them. Oh, I gotta bake this. What's going on? Do these... It says UVs. Let me re-UV it, I suppose. Oh, I went the wrong way. All right, let's make sure these are the same. Let's see, transform. Where is this? Get, set, and set. Okay, close enough. Good enough. Export selection. Yep. Re-import. Will that fix it? Looks like we've got better. Wait, what the? Let's bake it again. What's going on there? What is that? What is that? What are you doing to me? There's nothing covering it. I don't know why I've got that artifact. Oh, it's not there. Okay. All right, let's do, I don't even know what color. Let's see if I can get another image of the Necronomicon. The pages are like parchment, so let's just see if I can find like pages. Side book paper. Book page sides. Yes. That's exactly what I want. Except it's good there and not good there. So I think that means my UVs need to be fixed. So let's make all my UVs go the same way. Can I straighten this? Oh, I love UVs. Where is straighten? Doesn't look like anything's happening. Wow, it's actually working. Okay, sweet. So let's export selection and where's re-import? Re-import. I think I have to rebake again. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, that looks great. I love it. Perfect. I mean, what more do I need to do? Yeah, I think this is fine. Right? Like what more do I need to do? I think that's great. That's the book. Necronomicon. Yeah, replace it. All right. Sweet. So now let's export the textures. No. No. Necronomicon 4K. Boom. Okay. Amazing. Let's bring it into Unreal and see what we've got. So this can go away. And we'll save this and we'll close that. And I started making the Delta seats. So this is either going to be in the trunk or on the seat next to him. I think the seat probably. I was also going to thinking about putting it in a bag. Because he does have, in one episode, he's got everything in a bag. All right, let's just bring this into Unreal. So part of what I'm doing to get these models, like to put it in a duffel bag, I've got this thing here, and then I can save that image. And let's see. I'll save that image, and then I can bring it into, like, one of the things I'm trying to make here is his hand, his mechanical hand. So I've tried a couple times. So one of the first time, like, it was, the fingers were all messed up and I wasn't gonna be able to do anything with it. Although this one's not bad. I just got that issue. This one, actually, the fingers aren't terrible. And then I used Google. I gave it the reference image I was using, and I said spread the fingers out. And then it made a new one. Is this the new one? It's a little bit better. Yeah, so the fingers are separated better. So I could potentially use this. What's going on there? What's going on here? I don't know. Like, I don't know if I need it or not, but like, I've kind of got something. Like, I don't know if I can rig this. Like, these fingers look like they're still jammed up here in the middle, so I don't know. But this is like a pretty decent workflow. You can just generate an image, use like one of these AI things. It's going to give you something very rough and honestly not usable in its current state, but that's why I'm kind of going through all these models and cleaning them up, retopologizing them, remeshing them, retexturing them, and all that stuff. So, but what I could do here is we'll try making a duffel bag. So if I want to put the book, I also want to maybe make the Kandarian dagger. I haven't tried any of those. How do I get to... Okay. So I can add like this duffel bag. And I don't know, we'll just see if I get a decent duffel bag. Let's turn this down a little bit. And let it go, and we'll see what we get. And now if Unreal is open. So I was working on the delta. So this is not the finished model. I just brought in like the exterior pieces, so you can see there's like holes. You're seeing through it. So I just wanted to see though if the method I was using is working. It looks pretty good. I did a couple shots with it. It turned out pretty good. Let's just open those up really quick, I suppose. Oh, and I changed the, you know what, I'll just open up the edit, because I'm getting rid of the music that I was going to use. And I think I have like a better handle on what the beginning is going to be. And it'll kind of make it simpler too. All right, so I want to bring in characters. It's really a prop, but Necronomicon's like a character. Necronomicon. Import. You know what? I'm going to copy this. Put it here. So I'm pulling everything from the same place. All right. All right. Import. Okay, there's my Necronomicon and pages. Now we'll just do pages, cover, bring these in. We'll just set up a, I've done this like so many times. I don't know why I keep doing a new master material every time I do this. I really should have one. Whatever. So we got base color, we've got normal, we've got occlusion, roughness, metallic. To parameter, base, color, convert to parameter, normal. Okay, cover is good. It's got what it needs. And pages. Cover, pages. It's very shiny. Do I have the... This is ORM, right? File, export textures. Wait a minute, current preset, Amazon Lumberyard. I thought it was, I thought I set it for like Unreal to, oh boy. Didn't it say Unreal before when I was exporting it? Where's Unreal? Unreal Engine. Emissive, normal, metallic, base color. What about roughness? How is this packing it? normal, occlusion, roughness, yeah, ORM. All right, so let's see. Yeah, isn't that what it said before? That is what it said before, right? Yeah, it is. Or, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Oh shoot, where did, I don't know where that went. It looks like nothing changed. File, the substance Necronomicon. Yeah. Yeah, it did it right. But the roughness looks, ooh, that is pretty shiny. Well, okay, I think it's correct. Ooh, that's really big. It should be like maybe that big. 0.1. Modeling, Xform, bake. There it is. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I was gonna bring up the new intro. All right, let me bring that up. So this is good to go. I'll just resave it, close it. I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten lunch really. So I just started doing a couple quick shots. Like I said, that the delta's not done, but I just wanted to bring it in, see how it looked. See if like what I'm doing is working or if I need to do more work. There's no sense in like doing more work if what I have works, and I think it's working. So I just have to bring in like, I'm doing the front seat because like I said, if I'm going to do this shot of the front seat, then I'm going to need a detailed version of the seat. Okay, so this is the new opening. So basically, like, I just wanted play around, see how the car was looking. So it's being roughed in, but like I said, it's just to test like the work I had done, the materials work on the Delta, make sure there's no render glitches or there's no rendering artifacts or the model's not like shading weirdly or something like that. So anyway, here it is.
I had a real life once. A job, a car, a girlfriend. Together we drove to an archaeologist had come to this remote place to...
Oh, what's going on there? Hold on.
Girlfriend. Together we drove to an archaeologist had... to an archaeologist had... Together we drove to an archaeologist...
What the heck? Oh, I'm editing the wrong one.
Together we drove to a cabin in the mountains. An archaeologist had come to this remote place to translate...
So this is probably a bit too loud, maybe?
Together we drove to a cabin in the mountains.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
I had a real life once. A job, a car, a girlfriend. Together we drove to a cabin in the mountains. An archaeologist had come to this remote place to translate and study his latest find, Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead.
So like right there is where I'll probably do a close-up of the book. And so I guess it makes sense to do it on the car seat because it would be hard to do a shot of it in the trunk. So the car's looking pretty good.
I had a real life once.
This shot doesn't look
a
very
job, a car, a girlfriend. Together we drove to a cabin in the mountains. An archaeologist had come to this remote place to translate and study his latest find, Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead. It was never meant for the world of the living. The book awoke something dark in the woods.
So, you know, and then once we get here, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do here, but, you know, I'm not going to go too crazy with this. So it's not going to be much more than this. There's going to be like a zombie shot or, you know, deadite shot here. And then I think, I don't know, I got to figure out if Ash is approaching, if we have, Ash approaching the cabin and the deadite comes out from inside, or if I don't know how to do it yet. But anyway, it's starting to work. The Delta looks pretty good. I got a little film grain effect on here. Got a little dehancer film look. Is there anything happening? There's nothing going on in this one. This is a color space. I should label these. And this is nothing. yeah, it's coming together. Like I said, it's just a couple zombie shots after that, and that's really gonna be it. It's not gonna be anything crazy. It has to be short because I gotta get this done in a couple weeks. So once I get this beginning part done, which hopefully I should have these first few opening shots done. I want to say this week, and then next week I could do the zombie deadite shots, and then that should wrap it up. I hope. And I still have to figure out exactly what those second half shots are going to be. But all right. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to come back and bring those seats in and just see what the book looks like on the seats for that shot. And maybe I'll bring more of the I'll try and get more of the Delta in. Where is the directional light? I need to make a license plate. Missing the rubber material here or there. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I will. I wonder if you know what? Maybe I'll just like stop the stream, and then I'll do like a later stream. Maybe I'll just do that. How long have I been streaming? What's this? An hour and a half. Yeah, maybe I'll just pull some stuff in and set up some shots later tonight. I'll do some of the boring work offline. I normally just stream this to my other channel because I know it's not exciting to watch. But I just figured for the hell of it, I usually just stream to my private channel. So it's just to document the workflow. So if I want to go back and make a video about it or something, or if I forget how I did something. That way I don't have to record to my computer and take up all my hard drive space. So, all right, I'm going to do some of the boring stuff, just like getting the pieces of the car in for the seats, getting the texture set up, and then I can do the fun stuff of setting up a shot with the Necronomicon on the seat inside the car. Do like a little shot of the car driving, have the window or the light kind of coming in through the window as it's driving. That should be like a cool shot. So yeah, I'll do that later tonight. And